Hi Gemini, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Gemini, I'll be channeling messages for the collective of your sign, and then we'll tie it together with the cards that will be showing up. Geminis, for the month of March. It feels like some of you might be dealing here with the theme of regrets. There's a sense of regrets and things that either you need to forgive or be forgiven by that are really taking like a heavy space in terms of the focus of the month. Or you could feel like you've missed on something. You're reviewing missed opportunities, things where you feel or you will be feeling like you could have done more or better or tried at. So there's a little bit of a heavy heart contemplating either past decisions or current circumstances in which you feel like you've made some sort of mistake, or again, I keep getting like you let something go or you let something pass due to fear, insecurity. So you're contemplating a lot your decisions in the month of March and trying to address if there's something that can be done, or if you just need to forgive, let go, accept, learn your lessons and move forward. Because all of this energy is like, for some of you, keeping you stuck is like you can't move forward. You can't go towards the next chapter, the next opportunity, the next relationship, because you're stuck there in regret or reminiscing. But I also feel like for many of you Geminis, you're just not taking action about it. It's like you're frozen in the situation, but you thinking about it heavily, but you can't take an action. And in the month of March, if you want to have some sort of freedom here of thinking, if you want to let go of this burden, it could be required from you an action. So if you need to apologize, if you need to mend any situation, to approach it with this open heart and this humble behavior where you want to mend it. Or if you feel like you can still go back from a decision that now you think was a mistake, move in that direction of trying to explore the options of something. Just don't let yourself be frozen, because your mind is placing you in a situation that is all consuming but not really forthcoming when it comes to solutions. I see cases where there are some Geminis here that you could be going through some sort of issue with court, especially around custody battles or something around family rights, parental agreements. There could be a little bit of an intensity related to custody, or if you are going through a separation and you have children, there's something about this new system of co-parenting that could be an issue or causing arguments in your domestic sphere. So that there could be some sort of domestic tension also worrying you in the month of March. It's like you could feel like someone wants your rights all for themselves. Like you could feel that there's an invasion of your own rights or things you consider to be your own, your resources, your property. There's something here where you're feeling invaded or violated. And again, for those of you that are parents, you could feel like the other side is wanting to take the children or for all for themselves, or you're just afraid of this. There's just a fear around your children being taken from you. Or for those of you that don't have children, and again you're going through separation of any kind, you could feel like the other side will take from you, or you're afraid of what they will take from you now that you're parting ways in any kind of way, like adapting to your reality, obviously, but is the fear of losing, of loss. For other Geminis, I just feel like you are in a quiet moment in March. You need some rest, some quiet contemplation to keep your goals, your plans more private. There's an issue around privacy being important to guard and protect what you're doing, what you're creating. I feel like there's some sort of unfortunate situation that could take place because you expose too much, or you talk, or you confide in the wrong people. Be aware of who you trust with important things right now. You really advise with silence, like silence is goal, and privacy is also something you should focus on to keep matters that are really important more private, more protected from the evil eye out there. Because I also see like there are Geminis here that are building something, you're conquering something. There's something about movement in the ladder. So you're climbing towards some sort of success or achievement that is significant. And this could even make some of you popular, or just very looked at as someone successful. And for some people, for some reason, there could be a projection of your image publicly that it's taken the wrong way, or attracting envy and jealousy. Like the more you upscale your life, where there's this rise towards success, fame, the more there's this sort of negative attention, especially because there are some Geminis here that will be succeeding after going through a very rocky period or difficult one. And this is like a big thing, a big achievement for yourself, where you are overcoming a lot of limitations, and you are surprising people that never thought here that you would do it. There's a lot of this thing about not wanting to stop yourself from doing anything because of others, but at the same time, in what is in your power, at least in the month of March, trying to protect what you can protect is important, because you're sensitive, your energy is sensitive to this attacks, this even psychic attacks, subtle attacks, but your energy is sensitive to it. So protecting your energy from it is really advisable here. Yes, I do feel like professionally and financially things will be picking up over the next months. Like after this period, there seems to be like things moving in a very positive direction. I feel like mainly for Geminis, it's more your emotional, family, relationship side area of life that could be more difficult and challenging, but professionally and financially things should be moving ahead, and you can find some sort of healing purpose, rewriting here some sort of significance over your life through career, through work, through activities, through achievements, that you will really put your heart in it, and where you will find again a new source of inspiration, a new source of life itself. That's something that will fill you up with life, especially for Geminis that have been again enduring loss or just emptiness, a void in yourself of meaning, of purpose, or Geminis that have felt like you've lost here something big, where you used to put a lot of that sense of purpose. Okay, Six of Swords in your soul position is great, especially the more you focus on detaching yourself from past troubles, from drama, from circumstances that really, again, bother you. It's important to know that what are your triggers, what has the power to trigger you, rub you the wrong way, and acknowledge it. And so move away from it, like run. This is a positive kind of running away from here, is to just avoid, as you are sensitive, as you are still healing, or you're still building some sort of strength here. Just detach, create your bubble of peace, go somewhere where you can find some silence, some privacy. There's something about some of you, maybe you're going to be looking for a retreat or to spend a time, some weeks, some months, spend here, like I'm picking on like a season away, in a place where you're very far from previous troubles, or a place that's quiet, a place that is unknown, for those of you that deal with a lot of public scrutiny, a place that it's unknown, or where a place that you don't know anybody, and you can just be yourself. You can just relax into your true self, because for many of you Geminis, there's a lot of that feeling of you needing to relax into your own being, to process, recover, and heal several of your issues. But your mind needs movement, as I said. It's important that you take actions throughout March, especially when you feel like you're too stuck for too long on the same thing, on the same subject, on the same issue. It's a symptom that your energy is not circulating, and actively doing something to make it move is very, very important. Now, some of you Geminis, it's like you don't know exactly where you lost something, or where you lost track of something, or when the problem started. It's like you're confused about how situations turn out to be the way they are. And again, this is taking a lot of space in your mind, this questioning. Many of you are making a big life evaluation, to the very least, and questioning everything, taking stock of everything, even lining up to some sort of here, like lining up to goals and activities and routines that are more about you, more authentic. Some of you Gemini, especially, like it feels like you have been doing a lot of things for others, or motivated by the weight of expectations on you. And maybe you have been disconnected with things that you really like, or really suit you and your soul. And there's a lot as well of energy being put there in you reconnecting with what you truly want, what you truly like, just for you. And to stop seeking people's approval. Some of you could still struggle with a sense of approval. What will they think? What will they say? This kind of energy is also quite strong, especially for Geminis that are very popular, or you have like some sort of audience. It could be like anything where you have the weight of expectations of other people on you, or even your family or a group of friends. Just something here. You've been denying parts of your authentic self because of other people in general. And now there's an opportunity to break free from that. And in the beginning, I see some of you feeling quite uncomfortable, but as you let, again, this time be what it is, like a temporary energy and a phase with the Six of Swords, and you just Enjoy the present moment, enjoy what it's giving you, what it's offering you, what it's teaching you, what it's inviting you into. I feel like you will sink into the energy gradually. It will make you feel better. But the thing is that your unconscious is still very bothered by something. And I keep getting like it's about regrets or things that took place that you either feel anger or you feel guilt about. It could go both ways depending on the situation, but your challenge right now is to not let some sort of negative feeling be invasive enough that would prevent you from moving into peace or moving closer to your goals, closer to your success, especially closer to your peace of mind and your healing. And you could have a lot of trust issues as well, as I said, over your sense of ownership. So you could feel challenged in the month of March. Like you're afraid, like if you let go, let loose, and if you focus on yourself and you go where you want to go and you chill, that you will again be taken advantage, robbed, invaded at a certain level. There's a big fear around this. Or you could even feel, for some of you, you could have your, social media invaded. Again, there's something here about invasion of privacy. You can notice weird things about taking place on social media, or some sort of stalker energy. There could be a little bit of a stalking situation as well for some of you, bothering, especially because this is in the unconscious. If you feel it deep within you, that there's this vigilance over you, this obsessive energy over you, something could come from it, something could transpire from it. For others of you, is just this self-made energy of obsession, where you are going through the same thing over and over again, as I said, and you're not doing anything about it, which is about you beating yourself up over things you regret. And this obsession that could be created in your mind is a little bit, I feel it's like a thick thing. So this is why I'm giving it so much importance, because I feel like it's a strong enough energy that can upset the balance and the purpose of the month, which is for you to gradually move away and be in a very peaceful mental state. So the opposite, it's like a part of you wants to hold on very tightly over something, and the other one is crying for distance and detachment. So you could also be just learning here between these oppositions of holding on very tightly, being overprotective, versus detaching, letting go and trusting. And this balance between the two energies is challenging, of course, and you're learning about this. Especially, again, if you're really worried or this is taking place about children. Hierophant. So this could be an energy that will take you some months to maybe solve and find that balance. You could take up until May or Taurus season to really feel like you're able to leave behind something here that you're currently worried about. It could also be like if you're wanting to find some sort of help, find some sort of guidance, find some sort of institution or place that would, it's like somehow hear you or take your case, take your message. You will find it over time. For those of you that are struggling in terms of education, you will find the right mentorship, or you will find the mentorship in general that will be golden here. Some of you could be in need of a mentor, a guide, someone to help you out. This could also be talking about that energy of court, that energy of needing to be on the outside of situations that you're not in control of, needing to trust the system, needing to trust things. I feel like gradually with time it will be easier for you to do that, to trust. For others of you, it's the weight again of expectations of family and society that really hold you. And you may not, I feel like for some of you, you might have been unaware of this, that so how much something was holding you hostage. And now that you're moving forward or moving away or able to zoom out of your own problems, you can understand or realize how things really have been. I feel like for some of you, you don't have the full picture of a situation or something that's bothering you, and that over time you will gradually have the bigger picture here. But yes, I see many of you consulting wise words, knowledgeable words of someone here that knows what you're going through or knows how to help in any kind of struggle you will be facing. So Gemini, I hope you have a great month. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.